Yeah, I evidently scared little children in the past.
Yes.
Don't be scared of me. I do move a lot. I do jump around, stomp, stuff like that. But unless you're an inanimate object I'm standing on, you're not gonna get. Yeah, and I sweat, so don't stand too close.
Becca, what do you think about string theory or chaos theory?
I think string theory is gonna win out in the end. I mean, you look at your higher dimensions. You got your basic three, you got your fourth dimension, then your higher dimensions. You think you can get to those other dimensions. It's gonna take a whole lot of energy to get there, but in the end, string theory is gonna win out. We're gonna find us some other dimensions: space, time travel, space continuum theory.
I mean, we live in the fourth dimension currently.
Josh?
You got your length, width, height. Then you have three dimensions, and you got your fourth dimension. Then
Well, the fourth dimension is time. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a constant.
But can you really
then you gotta
actually
find your
live
fifth
in
dimension and
time?
up and above,
And the
and you
fifth
start
dimension
layering
is the fifth
space.
dimension is space, yeah, and then you have to try to figure out how you can cross
Overlappings
distances
in
of space
and get from
time.
this flat to that plane.
But if you take Derrida's deconstruction theory, it all makes sense.
Oh,
like
totally.
you put it all together, and
It's Doctor Who in a bottle.
I know it's ridiculous.
Becca, what kind of music you like?
A whole lot of indie British rock groups nobody's ever heard of, but my favorite band ever is the Monkees.
All kinds of varieties, from underground hip hop to which is serious. Like that's where it's at. John Rubin is the man. Or word. That didn't make any sense. I really like Wilco, which is kind of like alternative rock with a country twist. Not country like you think country, like Johnny Cash country. That's where it's at. Ryan Adams is really awesome. Derek Webb, I'm a big Derek Webb fan. Derek Webb's amazing.
Andy?
OAR. So my birthday's April 19th. For anyone that wants to get me something, anything has to do with OAR. And R. Kelly.
Yeah,
So, Carol, what's your favorite kind of cereal?
Yogurt versus Cheerios.
Josh?
O's, definitely O's.
What come?
Honey Nut Cheerios.
Honey Nut Cheerios.
Gosh, y'all are like old people, man. I like Captain Crunch, and let me tell you.
There you go.
All right, I like Captain. No, not the peanut butter, just regular Captain Crunch, but with the berries in it. But here's my philosophy on Captain Crunch. All right.
Okay.
The little squares, the actual Captain Crunch things, they tear the roof of your mouth. And I've always heard no pain, no gain. So I mean, that's got to be the ultimate cereal, right?
Emily, what kind of cereal you
Can
like?
I change
like
mine?
Lucky Charms.
Lucky Charms.
That's good.
Josh, you're the kind of the leader of the band. How do you set the band on focus for each summit?
That is an interesting question. We're reading the Psalms, and so when we practice and stuff, we go through a psalm. I talk about it a little bit. We might kind of bounce some ideas off each other and try to get each other, because the Psalms are really about worship, and it's about our, how we worship in all circumstances of life. Because there are Psalms that are about praising God, and there are Psalms that are very written in almost, I guess, a depressed state, and just everything in between, from being extremely joyful to extremely sad. And yet they all are focused on the idea of, we can take whatever state we're in and turn it to God. And so, at least for me, it's been really good to keep my focus where it needs to be. And as we practice and as we go out and play, it helps keep focus on the reason that we do it.
I hope they take away, at least what real worship may be. And I'm not saying we're exact examples of what it should be, but I'm hoping that through just having the experience on Sunday nights and having the ability to get together as a group with their peers and worship God, listen to a lesson and everything, that it does help them out with their spiritual walk. And, you know, next week when they're at school, they'll be thinking of something and go, oh yeah, that's what that song said, or that's what Josh said in the message. So, that's
And I think it's even just as important that not just new people and not just people that come to the summit, but we take things out of it. That, you know, we can walk away from the summit, and whether it's something Josh said or the lyrics to a song, or maybe even just the movement of God in our own hearts and lives, that we can respond and say, you know, something has happened in my heart, in my mind, the way I think, the way I see things from tonight.
I hope they take away a lot. I hope they listen to Josh's messages especially. And I'm basically here just to lead the worship and praise God without having to think about everyone around them and what people are thinking about them, I guess.
Invite your friends. They'll love it. We'll love on them.
This is what the band does when we're not playing. Yeah! Woo!
Go, David, go! Hey!
You Spider-Man there, Andy?
Spider Pig! Spider!
That you put our hearts on you, and that the only thing that we can think about is how much we need you and how beautiful you are, and God, that you never fail,